Alright, how's everyone doing today? Today we have a new to me razor. I bought it like 3 years ago. Opened the package up, never used it, expecting to use it on one of these shaving videos. And it's right here. It's the C Gillette razor that you can find at Walgreens. This is it. I never used it. I did open the package and it did come with a pack of blades. That went right there, but I don't know where those ran off to. Either way, it's a pretty good looking razor. It's really heavy and it's a very generic like Edwin Jagger style head, so it should be a pretty smooth shave. But this was my least favorite part, is how sharp those edges are. You can't really see it, but yeah, they have a tendency to, I don't want to say catch or anything, but it's not rounded. It's a pretty hard machined edge. So I don't know where the blades are, like I was saying. So we're going to get started with a known quantity to me, and that's the Kai blades. These are the ones that I would put in the Edwin Jagger I had before. So we're going to get started off with this shave with that. Get that out, and let's get a pre-shave on. So, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's well. And the only reason I ever use this pre-shave all the time is because I always spur of the moment come in here to shave. Like, oh, I got the time. Kids are being quiet. Alright. And this is, I don't know, 3 or 4 days growth. It's Thursday. I think my last shave was on, I can't remember if it was on Sunday or Monday. And the, let's see here, soap making video had a lot of good positive comments, and that was pretty fun. And these blades, man, you can't tell it from here. I'll get my calipers out or something one day and compare it to a regular blade, but they're wider from blade edge to blade edge than other razors, other blades, not razors. Alright, so we'll stick this in the bowl with some hot water. Pull my brush out I'm using today. And I kind of wanted this to be sort of a, what you can find at the, that's the brush we're using today. You'll make a boar. At least hardware wise, the stuff you can find at the store. I don't know if they make a C Gillette cream or so, but we're going to get started off with a little bit of 11. This is clary, sage, and violet. That's what it looks like. There we go. Never used this brand before. Getting started off with a whole lot of foamy lather coming off. That's good. Because all lathering up is taking these really wide open bubbles that come off and get stuck in the brush and just knocking them down to a smaller bubble. Pull all that back into the party there. Flying off everywhere. And I did go to, I think it's AP Shaving, and order some synthetic knots, some different types of synthetic knots. I've forgotten which ones they were. There was one of them that had like a high density knot. I ordered that. I'll check that thing out. If I plan on ever selling or giving out any synthetic knots or brush handles or whatever, I'd like to at least know what they are like. It's got a pretty stout scent. I think they have that backwards. I smell a whole lot more violet than the clary sage. Not gonna get much scent out of the top of the lid there. It's really thick and pasty right now. Need to add some water to that. It just looks super dry. Let's get on there. I'm kind of worried about that handle. It's, I'm not a big fan of really long handles. And it's chromed. So, let's see how slippery it is. The DE89 I had was also chromed. It was the lined model. I didn't have any problems with that, so maybe I'm just worried for no reason. It must be a thirsty soap, or I really overloaded it. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. What do y'all look for whenever y'all are building your leathers? Oh, that was a big old chunk flying off. I look for it to get like a sheen to it. Like a pearlescent sheen. And sometimes you can feel the resistance change. Yeah, like that. This razor can be found at Walgreens, to my understanding, and I think it's pretty awesome. Not overly excited about sending my hard-earned money to a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Don't get me wrong, but if you look at it, yeah, that's already slippery in my hands just having soap on it. There we go. Get the soap off. If you look at this razor right here as a let's just call it a gateway drug. You know, easily available, pretty inexpensive, an actual option with a recognizable brand name, and corporate backing. Like I said, I didn't really check to see if the like the branding had any other options like this. I don't know, copper and navy, C Gillette as a type of branding. Like I said, I picked that thing up years ago. I planned on using it on a video way back when, and just never used it. Opened it up to look at it after about 6 months of not doing a video, and never used it. So the shave is rather comfortable. Be hard pressed to be upset with that. This is very approachable. Kind of brings more to the table when it comes to bringing over new people to this style of shaving. And that's what I think the glory of a razor like this is. You know. It's not about the fact that it delivers a okay shave or sends money to a company that actually dislikes its base, to be fair. You know, Gillette and all. It's when you get this, most likely you're not going to be able to go to the person that buys it. It's not going to be able to go to their dad. So they're going to have to go to YouTube, most likely. And how many people on YouTube do you see just using Walgreens products and posting it up? Very few. You see very passionate people on here talking about their favorite products, where to get them, and why this way of shaving is clearly better than using the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blade razors, cartridge razors. So this, I don't know, seemingly pedestrian razor can just, sorry if I'm pausing, I'm thinking, it can just bring someone new into the fold, someone with no idea that this way of shaving was still even around. The plethora of artisans that make razors, brushes, creams, soaps, aftershaves, which, seeing stuff like this, I mean, I know I bought this years ago and I didn't even use it. I wasn't interested in it. I bought it for a video. Didn't make a video, didn't use the brush, didn't use the razor. So this razor is someone's key to finding you, finding me, finding the community. And that's pretty incredible. So it's essentially not playing checkers. You know, if you think about this as playing checkers, you're not looking at the long-term game. You know, that's a finite game. That's a winner and a loser. It's not a way to look at it. You gotta look at it like it's an infinite game, you know. Those have, what's the classification. Infinite games have no standardized rules. The amount of players of the game can change at any point in time, and the only objective of the game is to keep playing the game. Whereas finite games, like chess, checkers, your favorite sports team, they all play a finite game with a set of players, set of rules. There's always a winner and a loser. We can't think about the purchase of a razor like this in that vein. And this soap is really nice. I'd never seen this soap before I purchased it. This soap brand. This Kai blade makes this razor usable. I think the Gillette Heritage razor, which I also have, which can be purchased on Amazon, I don't think it does exactly what this does. Alright, let's see, it's good. It's nice and slick. If you're searching on Amazon, you come across the Heritage razor and you're not interested in, you're not looking for a razor or whatever, probably pass right by it, never think about it. But when this is sitting next to, I mean, what was this? I can't remember. I don't know. I couldn't imagine this razor costing more than $35 or something like that. And then you look at your replacement cartridge package, and it's the same price or more. And you just look down. And there's blades, of course, overpriced, but those blades are still sub $5 for 10. And this is something you can pick up, hold in your hand, walk around the store. I think this will bring more people over than that Heritage razor. I think they have the same, at least same type head, and I couldn't stand that razor. But also had to put a Kai in it just like this to get a decent, comfortable shave out of it. Just felt like I had to shave 5 passes. And I generally do 2.5, 2 and pick up. Go in right there, takes it pretty smooth. Yeah. Just the normal areas. And it is a mild razor, even with that Kai. All right. Let me get my face washed off real good. Alright. Now I'm going to aftershave splash with the Florida water. Yeah, no burn, no stain. Just that evaporation of the alcohol up the nose. That's quite nice. Right. Yeah. This is really inexpensive, and this smells, I don't know, fairly in the same vein as that 4711. That stuff is pretty expensive for what it is, but it's good too. Yeah. As per usual, you can go with the 444, a little bit of menthol, a little bit of post shave. That's quite nice. That's a good shave. And I believe that this razor fills out that intro razor pretty well, and it will leave you wanting more, which will have you run towards YouTube, whatever social media you like, and get people addicted just like you and me. And they'll say, I did this to save money, and then they'll laugh about it, just like you and myself. I'd like to thank y'all. Let me know what y'all think about that razor, or any razor of that type that's widely available. Have a nice shave. And I want to thank y'all for stopping by. Y'all take care.